let's talk about collision points. And I think it's a design. I learned this from a company called Mackie Mitchell. I believe they were a design and development firm, or maybe architecture firm with a design element. And one of the things that we talked about, germane to a community that we repurposed or rehabbed rather in downtown St. Louis several years ago, was this idea of collision points. And so, by way of a real practical application of the concept of collision points, and this is about activating community within the boundaries of the community, or even outside the boundaries of the community. But we had an opportunity to put storage on the deck or on the patio of all the units in the community. We were rehabbing the entire thing. It was a gut rehab. We bought it at a per unit price where we could do this. We're going to put storage on every deck. And this idea of collision points came up in the discussion as we were thinking through all of the things that we wanted to put into the community for residents to participate in, right? And somebody from Mackie Mitchell said, hey, listen, here's an idea. Let's not do storage on the balcony or the patio. Let's rather do storage in the basements of each one of these buildings. There were 5 high rises, almost 1,000 units, and cavernous basements. So let's put storage down there. But the bigger thing that imbued in my mind is, let's not give them an opportunity to store their bicycle in their patio storage or on their deck storage. Let's create a bicycle room where people must go to get their bicycle, thereby creating a collision point, an opportunity for somebody to make a friend in the community, thereby creating community, right? By doing our design that way and setting up a bike room with all the do-it-yourself tools in there, right? Fix a flat tire, screwdrivers, hammers, whatever was necessary to help you work on your bicycle, if you needed it, was there. But the bigger point to that room and the bigger intention behind that design of not putting the storage on the deck was to put it downstairs so that people would run into each other. We had the same sort of discussion as it related to where we were going to put fire pits. I believe this is the same community. Fire pits in the community, you put them at a crossroads between buildings so that people walking from one building to the next would walk by these points that might be activated at any given time, thereby seeing, exposing them to the energy that was around that space. But designing it such, like, instead of putting the fire pit out, in the North 40 of the community where people are just going to go there just because they're doing that thing, but nobody else will see them because they're kind of out of the way. You rather put it right in the middle of the community so that no one who is walking around there could avoid seeing the activity around that space. So the idea of a collision point, creating collision points in your community, is a concept that you should wrap your head around and make use of. Take care. We'll talk to you again soon.